Gemini, how is it going? Welcome to Rubyrosetarot. I hope that all is well swell. We're on Tuesday. Whoop, whoop. We are going to have a look at the messages that you need to know this week. Okay, so we're going to kick off with the Gypsy deck first. Then so splitting that into divine feminines and divine masculines, then we are going to look a little bit more deeply at the main spread for you, what is likely to be coming in this week. Okay, so general intro time. This is a general reading. It is not going to apply to absolutely every single one of you stunning beings. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. It may also be worth checking out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and dominant signs to see whether there are any additional gems in those readings. And finally, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you find this reading, it is meant to be for you. It may pop up in your recommendeds, it may pop up in your autoplay. Either way, it will be the universe's way of letting you know that there may be something in this reading that might be able to help you out with your sitch. Okay. So, Gemini, are you ready? All right. So, Gemini, divine feminines, we're going to start off with you. So, let's find out very quickly how you're going to be feeling this week. Okay. What will be on your mind? Things that may be a little bit difficult for you this week, divine feminines, and what you are ignoring. Okay, what actually is coming in? Let's see. All right, for my gorgeous Geminis, what do we have? Underneath everything, we have got the gift. So I feel that the universe is going to be gifting you with something. Now, is it this week? Don't know. But let's say that the reading this week is a bit of a shit show. It is good to know that there will be pockets of gems within this week. So let's get into it, divine feminine. So the things that will be occupying your mind this week is his thoughts. So it will be your person's thoughts, what they're thinking about. So you're going to be thinking, what are they thinking? What's going to be difficult for you this week and you're turning your back towards it is sadness. So you may have parted ways with someone. May have been recent, it could have been a while ago, but you are turning your back towards the pain of that situation, and you'll be thinking quite a lot about what they're thinking, where their head is at this week. What you're ignoring, Gemini. For some of you, you will probably be ignoring fidelity, i.e. you're going to be loyal to you and you alone, okay? Some of you may be tempted by somebody else as well. Might not apply to the vast majority of you, but some of you could have your head turned this week. What's coming in, is you getting together with someone this week, all right? And I don't mean in a friends and family type of way. So you may be going on a date, or you may be taking an existing connection to a higher level of commitment this week, divine feminines. Wow. Looking good. All right, so divine masculines, your turn. What do my gorgeous divine masculines need to know, please? What do my gorgeous divine masculines need to know? Divine Masculine, Geminis, what do you need to know? Okay, so this week, many of you, what will be rumbling underneath will be an air of spirituality. So this is you connecting with your higher self. Some of you may be meditating more. Some of you may be going to church or a spiritual place. But a lot of it's screaming spiritual journey this week for you. So what's on your mind? What will be on your mind this week? Journey. So for many of you, it probably is your spiritual journey, or you trying to figure out where you're going, where the end point is for you. So you may be in the process of evaluating your life's choices. What have you turned your back towards this week? What's difficult for you? For many of you, it is mourning the loss of something, whatever that is. It could be a specific person, a thing, career, whatever it is for you. You're turning your back on that this week. You're no longer going to be in that energy of mourning. What are you ignoring? The Thief. You're ignoring people that are coming in and taking things away from you. Okay. Now that it could be a good thing in that it's showing that you are strong and sound within yourself. The issue is that by you ignoring it, it's almost like you're not preempting these attacks when they do happen. So something may go missing, or you may have opportunities pulled from underneath you. Just be mindful of that. You may be ignoring it because, there's bigger fish to fry, but it may be of importance, okay? Now, what you are looking at this week is making a final decision on something, okay? You are looking at making a fair and just decision in relation to something. So I don't know what that is, Divine Masculines, but you are making a final decision. And I feel it's in relation to your journey. It's where you are going, where you are heading. Whether that relates to a specific person or whether that relates to your overall life goals. All right, so I forgot to put this up. Bear with me. All right, my gorgeous Geminis. We are now getting into the general portion of the read. So let us have a look at what Lenormand has to say. What do my Gemini collective need to know? All right. What is important for them to be aware of this week? What do my gorgeous Geminis need to know? What do they need to be aware of this week? Okay. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have got the birds. So I feel that there may be difficulties in expressing yourself this week, Geminis, or voicing your opinion. Your head is going, or your mind is going at 100 miles an hour. There's a lot going on, a lot that you are, it's almost like you're reasoning with yourself in regards to something, okay? A lot of mental chatter. There could be a degree of stress involved as well. Some gossiping maybe too, okay? The main energies for this week is the fish, which is fantastic. This is to do with abundance. Some of you could be being paid this week as well. But the fish is really your finances. okay, which is of main focus this week. For some of you, you may be toying with the idea of going self-employed as well, but it's to do with your finances this week. Oh, okay, so there will be a bit of a shock this week, entering this week. Now, there is the shock element, yes, but I also feel that you are making some quick decisions, I feel, in relation to your finances this week. All right, so you may be cutting additional spends, which I think is a good thing. You know, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Now, your general advice, from your spirit guides, it will be to cut the energetic cords, gain clarity over a situation, clear away toxic energy from around you. Okay, your general advice is to be decisive, be logical, cut away bad ties, and be aware of your surroundings. Okay, so you're going to be making some pretty quick and very permanent decisions this week. I'm here for it. What is it that you want? You want to take control over I feel it's over your mind. There's a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, possible fear of losses. You want to be able to take back control over that. You want general success here, especially with the fish being the abundance card. You want overall success here. Let's have a look at the past. Some of you had quite a big heartbreak in the past, or you had to eliminate someone very quickly in the past. For self-preservation more than anything. For some of you, it could have been a long-standing relationship or something that had real potential for being a long-term connection. That had to go. So you cut that. For others of you, especially with the Tower, it might not even be a person that you ultimately decided to cut ties with. It could be a business. You may have left an organization that you loved working at. Whether that was by your choice, which I kind of feel for the majority of you it was, or by the choice of the organization. The reality of the situation is that you want, I feel that for many of you, you're trying to acquire knowledge. It's doing research and finding things out, maybe ways to become more abundant. For some of you, there are certain secrets or things that will be revealed to you that may help you out with your finances here as well. What I'm strongly getting with the theme of these cards is stability, the need for stability, the need for structure. In terms of the present situation, there's a lot of worry around loss. A lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. What you want and what you're trying to manifest in is stability, somewhere where you feel secure, somewhere where you feel safe, whether that is somewhere or someone. In the future, this whole situation will turn itself around, Gemini. I feel that you're going through a little bit of it. I call these wobbles, okay, where there's a bit of self-doubt, there's a bit of worry, maybe again over your finances, in particular with it being in the center of the read, over your stability, over your security, but all in all, it looks good. You're going to boss up. You're going to be taking back control. You're going to lose the fear. You're going to be more assertive. You're going to protect what's yours. You're going to be able to learn more. All right. It may be prudent for you to stay silent Because sometimes by you not saying anything, other people reveal things to you unwittingly. Okay? But we've got the sun with the exit card, which is of success, vitality, light, energy, happiness, recognition, and fame for those of you who are looking for it. So let's layer it. Yeah, so for some of you, the abundance relates to either a commitment or a contract that you have with someone. Okay? Yeah, I feel some of you may be cutting out the prospect of a new beginning, starting afresh, starting new. It may be due to fear. It's almost like you're cutting out the idea of either having a fresh start or new ideas, bringing something fresh into a situation. I feel that you're a little reluctant to do that. At the moment, I feel that that's going to change. Despite these losses that you feel that is materializing, there's going to be an opportunity, okay? Quite a few opportunities, but I also feel that if you snooze, you lose. So you might have to act relatively quickly on these opportunities. Yes. If you're waiting on an offer, especially if it is to do with work, it looks really good. Especially if it's to do with moving up a level into a higher position, possibly leadership, it looks really good. You're going to receive some news, which looks good. In the past, there were issues around uncertainty and confusion over where your heart lies, whether that is in love or whether that is in your career. Some of you, especially if it's your career, you may have felt that there were challenges around knowledge or experience here as well, with the mountain and the book. Yeah, stability is loud and clear. Honestly, the end looks really, really good. But one thing which is repeating in terms of the messages that I'm seeing from the cards is Gemini, you need to face your fears. Release any limiting beliefs or blockages, because I feel it's that may stop you. There's lots of opportunities that are coming in for you, a fresh start potentially, but some of you may cut that down quickly. There is news that is going to come in the near future, okay, which is going to make you really happy. Now, there may be challenges within yourself, which I feel, over whether you feel that it's almost like the imposter syndrome. Ignore it. Ignore it. Face your fear and release any limiting beliefs. All right. I kind of like this. Gemini, I'm not going to lie. I feel that this is about you being on the up and up, this reading, as opposed to love. It can be love for some of you, where you're going to receive news from someone in particular. Knowledge will become clear to you, what happened in the past, which will basically make you happy. All right. So take it as it resonates. For some of you, it could be love, but I feel for the vast majority of you, it's your career. Now, because I am a nosy so-and-so, let's have a look at the X. Let's find out what the state of play is with the X. The X that is on your mind, Gemini. I kind of feel that there isn't an X on your mind, but, you know, for some of you, there will be. So let's look at the state of play with the X. How does the X feel about my gorgeous Geminis? How does the X feel about my gorgeous Geminis? How does the ex feel about my gorgeous Geminis? All right, bottom of the deck. Wow. And the week has just begun. Bottom of the deck, we have got a wish fulfillment. So your ex, Gemini, is wanting success, wanting to heal the situation, basically wanting for their wishes to be fulfilled. Okay? Let's have a look at the energies in the center. Well, they are either focusing on you as divine masculine, or they are the divine masculine. Okay? The focus is on them, or specifically on you. How are they coming into this week? Fucking hell. On a positive note, it could be desire. On a negative note, it's deception. So they may be, especially with this, potentially with it being them in the center, they're either being deceptive towards themselves, or they will be coming in, especially if they're coming to talk to you, they're deceptive towards you. Cross watchers speaking directly to you, okay? Spirit guidance for you is it's time for a rebirth. Okay, it's time to release resistance. Your general advice, cross watchers, is to be flexible, shed your skin, raise your boundaries, and to be shrewd. Cross watchers, I'll say it straight. I feel that for many of you, you are wanting to follow your heart here. You want to be able to come in. You want to send a message. In the past, there was confusing communication between the two of you, all right, which made you uncertain. So when I say you, it can either be cross-watcher or Gemini. But there was a lot of uncertainty around the communication. Now, there could be deception in the mix, or maybe one party didn't trust the other. Either way, there were illusions. Things didn't seem clear in that connection. Currently, wow, we've got the divine masculine and the divine feminine, with the heart being directly above it. I think it is safe to say, Gemini, your ex is firmly thinking about you, firmly right now thinking about how they can communicate with you. Now, I ain't gonna get it twisted. They may still love you. There may still be a lot of passion and desire and compassion towards you. But there's still a degree of uncertainty on their part. Okay, so it's not completely plain sailing, Gemini. There's a lot of pain. There's a need to heal. I feel that your ex, Gemini, wants to heal this. There's a lot of pain. Let's layer it. Yeah, they want to come in with an offer So if they were deceptive and one foot in, one foot out in the past, that is going to change. They do not want to be that way anymore. So they're going to be moving forwards. There is a marked improvement in the way that they are now. No matter what happens, the way that they love you will always be. The issue though, and the reason for the delay in them coming towards you, is because there is a degree of caution here. They're unsure about whether to approach, whether or not you respect them. There are things that you don't know, Gemini. They want to break through. They want to be able to release the cross, the burden from around their neck. But I feel they're holding on to secrets. Now, the secret could well be, especially with it being next to the bouquet, the offer. They want to come in and offer you something here. Yeah, communication was really challenging with this person in the past. For some of you, it was a short-term fling. Possibly just a sexual connection, but you both caught feelings. You both caught feelings. Wow. Gemini, I feel that there is a massive change. So looking at the diagonal, we've got a change, we've got an offer, and we've got the ring. I feel that this person, if they were a commitment phobe in the past, like I said, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, that is going to change. I feel that this person's going to be more of an open book. They're going to reveal themselves more. I feel that you are this person's wish fulfillment, Gemini. Wow. That is cute. Okie dokie. Right, one last part of your reading, guys. For those of you who are single as a Pringle and you have no care at all for the ex, okay? And you're wondering, yo, universe, when are you going to bring me my person? This part of the reading is for you, okay? So let's have a look at whether there is a new kid on the block, all right? And where they're at, where you're at with respect to the journey and where they're at in respect to the journey, and mutual energies, whether it's the right time to come together. Excuse me, Gemini, sorry. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, so the root of the read, this is to do with obviously something new, but this is to do with actually taking action. So underlying, I feel that someone needs to take action, whether it's the divine feminine or the divine masculine. But let's have a look at the energies that sit with both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So starting with the divine feminine. Okay, so divine feminines, some of you may be studying, okay? There may be a lot of studies, or you are learning a lot, or learning a lot of truths at the minute. So do I feel that you are in a good position to get into anything right now? Potentially, yeah. So your spirit guidance is to seek fulfillment, to go with the flow. Okay, so just take your hands off the wheel, allow the universe to do its thing. Additional guidance for you through the book is to explore your shadow self, your subconscious self, so the things that are hidden, buried beneath, and to learn more. Be discreet, stay silent, reveal the truth. So I do feel that, some of you may have a crush on someone. there may be someone who you are not revealing your emotions to. So there may be a need for you to reveal your emotions to whoever this is. For others of you, it's flat out you're studying. Okay. So, Divine Masculines, your turn. Yeah, Divine Masculines, you're ready. You're ready. We've got the anchor, so the Divine Masculine is ready to settle down. And with the bouquet, ready to give an offer. So your spirit advice is time for forgiveness and healing, but I do feel that you are in that place at the minute, especially with the anchor being here, Divine Masculines. And we've also got, by way of advice, pay it forward, use your gifts, be gracious, be colourful, be flexible, okay? In addition to that, we've got ground yourself, stay the course, settle in, focus, don't get stuck, don't let go. So you may be being urged here to not give up here, to dig your heels in. It may be that the Divine Feminine might not necessarily jump at the chance, or may drag their feet a little bit, or may be in and then straight back out again. So you may need to be patient here, Divine Masculines. What's the mutual energies between the two of you? It's a decision. So Divine Masculines and Divine Feminines, your person is out there, but the decision is yours. So your advice really is decide now, take control, okay? You have options. So it's a case of getting yourself back out there. And I know how scary it can be, but you might need to take that plunge. All right, Gemini, that is it. It is a wrap. If you've enjoyed this reading, then please do your girl a solid and smash that like button for me. For those of you who haven't already, I'd also really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be kept up to date on absolutely anything and everything that I upload on here. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of the week, and mwah, I'll catch you next time. Bye.